Bill McGurn joins us, a Wall Street Journal editorial board member, a former Bush 43 speechwriter. Carly Cooperman, Democratic pollster, Sean Cooperman Research CEO. So, Bill, to you first. She's often running, very aggressive. You got to tease and a sense of it with some of the remarks she was making, I believe, in Wisconsin yesterday, where she drew on her litigation background and the convicted felon that was one Donald J. Trump. That's the start, and that's the way she's posturing this. What do you think?
Well, I think she has an advantage that no one ran against her. It was a coronation. It's extraordinary that this woman gets to be on the presidential ticket, at the top of the ticket, when she never got a single Democratic vote. I think it's interesting. Right now, Democrats want a honeymoon. They saw a unified Republican Party. They want that. Kamala Harris likes to say, talk about being unburdened by the past, but I think she's very much burdened. A month ago, people were saying the only worse choice than Joe Biden was Kamala Harris because her approval ratings were so low. And now suddenly she's a savior. I'm not sure of that. I just wonder if a month from now we're going to start hearing leaks from Biden world about how they wouldn't have withdrawn from the race if they thought Kamala Harris was going to do so poorly.
Yeah, and it is interesting, Bill. I want to pick up something you said, again, with Carly Cooperman. And Carly, what he said is accurate. It's an uncharted, weird territory to be in, where you have someone who didn't appear on the ballot, although with Joe Biden ostensibly as vice president. And now they had to dust off these books among Democrats. Say, how do you handle that when a president is stepping down? I can understand that. Apparently there is a feature and a description of this on page 800 of the Democratic playbook. I joke to make the point. Democrats said the same about Gerald Ford when he was appointed vice president and then ascended to the presidency, Richard Nixon. It is what it is. But let me get your take on how she's starting this off, whether it does look like a coup, as some Republicans say, or not. She is off to the races here. Does she pose a more genuine threat, at least to stop some of the fanning off of loyal Democratic voters who might think twice now about wandering far? What do you think?
I think that's exactly right, Neil. I think
we have some audio issues with you, Carly. That's not personal. But, Bill, I'll raise that issue with you, and that is she is scoring well in some of these flash polls. Some of them not all reliable and all that, but they are indicating a slight honeymoon period here. Wouldn't that honeymoon period be more pronounced if Republicans get their wishes and force or highly force Joe Biden to step down for the presidency? Well, she would really have a honeymoon period then, and that would be more threatening to them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it might. Again, I think the operative thing with Kamala Harris is the past. She is a candidate. If you want to get beyond Joe Biden, she's attached to Joe Biden. In fact, she's attached to the worst issue under President Biden, which is the border being out of control. She was appointed border czar. You can argue over whether that was her title, whether she was after the root causes. To the American public, that was the one thing she was given, and she didn't handle it. And I think when people become acquainted with their issues, you look at, there's an ad now that Dave McCormick, running against Bob Casey, has put up against Bob Casey, but tying her to Kamala and how left-wing her voters. Joe Biden was Bernie in Joe Scranton's clothes. But Kamala doesn't have that. At heart, she's a San Francisco Democrat. What are they going to do when they bring up reparations, the Green New Deal? I don't know. And I think it's a mistake for her to boycott Netanyahu. I think that's something a senator does, score cheap points. I think as a presidential candidate, she should be there. She can express her disagreements with him, but I'm not sure that's a good look.
All right. I want to thank you, Bill McGurn. Carly, I'm very, very sorry. We'll try to patch things up quite literally and see what happened there. But again, very good.